And then we see Maya, Noble, and Hoppy ride on colorful turtles. And then for some reason, Kroven starts attacking.
What on earth? It's trouble. Isn't the land of Cell supposed to be a really bright color?
Mm-hmm.
Something's wrong.
And then Noble tries to fend off Kroven as much as he could. But of course he eventually gets injured. Thus Maya was brave enough to save the day.
Maya, I just can't stop him. I just can't.
And then Kroven wanted to kill all three of them. But thankfully Mr. Swallow was there to save the day. Because he was smart enough to save their lives. Maya, I still pledge to deliver you safely to the Crystal Palace. And then Kroven wanted to kill Mr. Swallow. But thankfully it was obviously blocked by the Shadow Prince. I am the Shadow Prince, protector of this land.
Huh? Well, every black cloud has a silver lining. Let's see yours.
Ha! Kroven, I am charged to destroy you in the name of the Crystal Prince. So be it. Ha! Thus we see Kroven get sliced in half, kind of like when Trunks sliced Frieza in half in Dragon Ball Z, which is for a different video.
If he defeated the evil Kroven, then who is he?
The Crystal Prince can send his own shadow into the world to do his royal bidding.
Really?
Yes, since you've helped to defeat Kroven, you'll be considered heroes in the land of South. Maya, we must hurry. Are you ready to fly with me now to the Crystal Palace?
Mm-hmm.
That's it, just ahead. That's the Crystal Palace.
Oh, it must be the most magical, beautiful place anywhere.
They're expecting us. And of course, Maya finally got her chance to rendezvous with the Crystal Prince. You must be Maya.
Yes, I am. And I do need your help. Can you please take me back home to my mother?
Yes, I can. It would be my pleasure. But of course, Cassandra interfered. Because we enter the 70-minute mark and everything goes fucking batshit crazy. And believe me, dude, I've seen this anime classic before. And of course, everyone was freaking out because of the villainous Cassandra.
And you, my handsome prince, you realize that your resistance is useless and you're powerless against me. You can delay me no longer. The circle around you is now closed. Closed forever.
And of course, she continued her threats. And Maya was so scared that... Because Cassandra actually threatened the little girl. And I know the exact words on what Maya said.
Oh no! Oh, Cassandra's turning my mother's dream into a nightmare. No, I'm trapped and I'll never go home.
And then for some reason, Angela appears out of nowhere. But Angela told Maya that she had the power. A power that is stronger than you could imagine.
I told you before, Maya. You possess all the powers that you'll ever need. And the shoes that I gave you, and the pendant, only help you to direct that power. My job is not to defeat Cassandra. That is left for you to do. Don't leave me. But I don't have any power.
Like I said before, Cassandra did threaten her, because Maya thought she would never see her home or her mother again, so she broke down and cried. But after Angela disappeared, Maya actually found the power that she was looking for. And she knew what to do now, because she had to be brave about this. Thus, we get the final confrontation between the cute protagonist Maya and the main antagonist Cassandra, whose seiyuu is Yoko Azagami. And of course, she uses the pendant to destroy the crystal, which left Cassandra vulnerable. And then Maya, for some reason, actually saved Cassandra's life.
But why? Why do you help me?
You're a fool! I am your enemy!
Why? What's wrong to let you die like this? That's why. Now come on.
And then for some reason, we find out that Cassandra was actually working for Angela the whole time.
Our jobs are done. It's time to go back to the place where dreams come from. Oh, the dream is ending, Maya. You can go back to your real world now.
So long, Maya. I hope the lessons you have learned will be of great value to you.
Oh, goodbye, goodbye. What's going on, and what's this supposed to mean?
All that you see here was created just for this dream, and soon it must all disappear, and we must go back to the storybook from whence we came.
Go back to the storybook?
And of course, Maya said her goodbyes to Noble and Hoppy permanently. But she would think of them every day and would never forget them. Please, Maya, you must go now. This royal bird will carry you back into your world of reality. Come, Maya, and I'll take you home.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you for everything.
Now it's time to go.
All right.
And then Maya was finally home. Back to her mother, who she loved very, very much. And I actually cried at the scene for fucking hours, because it was that beautiful. Probably one of the happiest endings to ever be put in the Happy Endings history book. Because I actually cried at that ending 8 years ago, since 2007. I was only 18 at the time. That's right, I actually cried at the ending. Anyway, Maya is finally reunited with her mother, thus ends the story. It is said that the closing of one story is only the beginning of another, and this was especially true in the case of Maya. Her future was made much brighter as the result of her experiences. The book was closed, and Thumbelina was returned to the kindly old witch, who lived on the edge of town. But Maya had become a different person. She became a help rather than a burden to a mother, and her cheerful attitude and sunny disposition became well known in the town. She became a helpful friend to one and all, and was a pleasure to be with. Her manners were impeccable, and she was as thoughtful as anyone could be. In no time, everyone had forgotten the mischievous little girl Maya had been before she read Thumbelina, a very magical story. And then we get the end credits, which is actually the song used in the opening credits. She was naughty but nice, but she's got a big surprise, 'cause all of a sudden she was tiny as a button, smaller than a thumb, no bigger than a crumb. Oh, what will become of Thumbelina? And yes, I did forgot to mention the song about red shoes, which is one of the most nostalgic scenes ever put in anime. With rare red shoes, you must choose to use the spell to do nice things for all your friends, to help her make her feel well. Well, if you are a clunkhead, back where you started, you must give and share to love and goodness everywhere. Have to love, have to care when you wear red shoes. That song gets me every single fucking time. Well, how can I rate Thumbelina, A Magical Story? It's a film that really, really, really touches my heart every time I watch it. 'Cause it is a childhood classic. Well, I'll give you a little bit of the backstory. The film was originally a 26-episode anime series that aired on Japan's TV Tokyo in September of 1992 and ended in March of 1993. Then, on January 7th, 1994, the English dub of it came out on VHS here in Wisconsin. And of course, it would eventually come out on DVD 12 years later, in 2006. I hope someday it will come out on Blu-ray, with English 5.1 True HD DTS surround sound, exclusive to Blu-ray, English stereo from the 2006 DVD, English mono from the 1994 VHS, isolated music and sound effects only audio for the 2006 stereo soundtrack, and audio commentary for the 1994 VHS mono soundtrack. I remember watching the film for the first time, back in December of 1994. It is such a great childhood classic. I give it 10 out of 10. 5 stars. 2 thumbs up. Get it? Thumb? Because of the story. Well, that should be it for the video for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment. And as always, amigos, au revoir und auf Wiedersehen.